Yat Nykesha Akilah Martinez Unisha, Tsanajani Nishla, Twarich Eating Bashes Chin, Touchy in Dashache, Chisha Hatsaw Dashanalin, Bahalne, K Winit Ingi, the Neba Kea Dan Nasha. Ado the Nebazar do ne old inch and Alkido, Bishas a case, Nilch it Nash, Agi Kujishinalish, Ashley, the Diné College de. At Aya, Nilch Nash, Agi, Diné College, da Ultra, Agi Tradibil, da Ashla. DA, Diné College AR, will ya?
Reid McKinley Jr. Yenisha, Kabansle, Kababas Chin, Senajin Chi, Kiani National, Senakandonasha, by Inchka in the college. I'm here to pursue for my Bachelor of Fine Arts, and I am very glad to be here to do some paintings, compositions with acrylic, and utilizing my cultural background, such as landscape, people, and animals, community. I'm very inspired to continue with collaboration and doing composition here at the Institute. I am just so overwhelmed with the educational philosophy that they instill in the course. I truly want to advance myself more in that sense and to continue to provide a message to the current students and to the incoming students. I want to also encourage you, whoever wants to become an artist, become a painter, follow our footsteps, follow our guidelines. And I just want to really express myself in that detail and also to continue following my dreams, my goals, and to pursue my Bachelor of Fine Arts sooner. The Diné College will help me follow that and achieve that. The Augmented Reality Project that happened on December 3rd, I submitted 3 compositions, and they all relates to landscape and then also holistic images. Our first piece is about my backyard. It's a 16 by 20, and the landscape that I grew up around, studying for years. The second piece, it's more about on a smaller scale. It's about a coffee that you would use outside, a way Beijing during maybe dinner time when you're building fire on a homemade stove. This third piece, which will be grandma's home place, will be Hogan home, where she would normally be out in the castle of the landscape, deep in the canyons, which is the home of the sheepherder, is what I call it. I use more cool colors in my composition, more geometric shape, more of it scale up to where I use design in more achromatic color scheme. I am really seeing the difference, with this technology, whereas this project is taking me, opening my eyes to a new scope of art field, art marketing. And I also, will challenge myself to continue to really adapt into that world and to that marketing. Thank you.
Nykesha Nez Unisha, Auto Nishaniki 8 Nasani Nishla, Nathana Bashishchin, Shashtanet, and Najin Dashachado, Nathana Dashanella, on a late Nadante, let's etching ha that Nasha Kondebek, Evalzana de Kehinsti. Hello, my name is Nykesha Nez. I am of Navajo, Cheyenne, and Cherokee descent. I reside in Pinon, Arizona, but I come from a small community just over the mountain known as Burkhorn, Arizona. So I decided to pursue art not only because it's something I like doing ever since I was maybe 6 or 7, but I guess I kind of wanted to continue doing art only because it was something that my father does a lot now, and I kind of just decided it would be cool to do it. He showed me a lot of different ways to draw animals, even if they were like just stick figures and stuff. I would constantly like draw as much artwork as I could, even in school. And then later on, I kind of decided I was pretty good at it, and that's when I decided that I would go to school to improve my artwork. And I guess from there I started using art as a way to tell stories from both sides of my culture. I tend to do a lot of stories based on Navajo traditions or history, and the same goes for my Cheyenne side as well. I like to incorporate stories and a lot of old teachings that both my maternal and paternal grandparents had taught me before they passed. So these paintings that I do nowadays, they're kind of more like memoirs to me, and more of a way to tell stories to other people who want to view my art as well. And I guess that's mostly the reason why I choose to do art even to this day. So the painting that I had displayed in the Augmented Reality event and project is the painting here on the left behind me. It's entitled Nihigin Halong. Loosely translated, it's we have our own beliefs, we have our own traditional stories, teachings, and culture. And I wanted to repeat that through this artwork that I have here of a deity that only comes out during our winter ceremonies as Navajos. So in order for me to actually do this painting, when I was a child, or I guess kind of younger, I had to take part in the ceremony we had for my brother, just to be able to draw these kind of figures, or to actually be able to dance and take part in the ceremonies today. So with that, I kind of got the okay from my grandpa and a lot of relatives that we have that do these ceremonies, and I use that as a way to just remind myself of a lot of teachings that my grandfather gave to my brothers and I, as well as, just remind a lot of our younger generation around here that, although you guys may not believe in it, or if you do believe in it, you still have those teachings instilled within you, whether you choose to follow them or not. And this painting itself, it's actually a combination of Navajo deity as well as a lot of Cheyenne and Plains tribe imagery with the buffalo as well as the ledger art style. Again, I like to incorporate both sides, and I thought, why not do that on a bigger painting? And so with that in mind, I created this painting this past semester here at Diné College, and it's probably one of the works that I have that I hold close to my heart. But yeah, that's the painting that I have that was in the AR event, and I'm actually proud of how it came out. And again, it was really beautiful to see, to be able to see the 2D version become a 3D version, and I wished I had made it a lot bigger, but it's a learning process, and that's my painting. Yeah.
Hello, my name is Jay Rebel. My clans are Tijikine, Kiahani, Tiskani, Doshi. Residing in Round Rock, currently going to Diné College here at Tsaile. I'm taking BA classes. Currently about done with my semester here for painting 2. And one inspiration that got me into art is that, I guess you could say that I was interested in a girl from high school. It was way back in high school. I was interested. I wanted to express myself a bit more, but unfortunately I never got the chance to express that to her. In the process of trying to impress her, I ended up falling in love with the art itself. And I just kept doing it, and I just liked the colors, and just wanted to make it become a thing, It profits me, it's something I love to do. It's pretty fun, it's really, really fun. And I just kept doing it, decided to come here to college and try to express it more out there, and probably try and be recognizable for what I do. And I want someone to look at my piece and be like, hey, this is Rebel. I know this is work. So I'm out there, I want to get that recognition. And I encourage people who want to get into art that you can always express yourself however you want. And everyone's got their own style, unique style, and it's okay to express that. And for me, I like graffiti, I like urban art, I like pop art. As you can see behind me, those are examples of what kind of work I do. I'm a huge fan of color theory, so colors has always been really fun to mess with. And adding them on to canvases and trying to make a healthy version of what graffiti is. So when I say graffiti, people will think that it's vandalism, it's a crime, but honestly, it's more of a style for me, and I'm applying it more to canvas because I don't vandalize. But anyways, and I just happened to be here, and I participated in many events. The Augmented Reality event that just happened a few weeks ago. In the Augmented Reality Project that happened a few weeks ago, I featured 3 of my pieces. One of the first ones I submitted was a hummingbird. It was inspired from an anime, surprisingly, and there was a meaning behind this hummingbird. It represents mentality and healing from depression in a sense. And for me, I was in a long depression, and I've been going through a lot, especially when I said about how I got into art. You know, this person I was interested in high school didn't want me, so that kind of like in a sense broke me. And like I said, in the process of like trying to cope with that rejection, I just kept doing art, and I recovered from it. And now I'm okay. I came here to college, and that's how it is. So the colibri in Spanish means hummingbird. It was inspired by a song called El Canto del Colibri by Mabanyo that was featured in anime, one of my favorite animes that I'll forever watch in my life, called Megalobox. Specifically Megalobox 2 Nomad. And it focuses on men's mental health, masculine healing, and it's a good way to cope with depression, recovering from it. And I like to keep it as a keepsake and as a way to remind me that it's okay. I don't have to be, it's not the end of the world. I can always look forward to tomorrow. So I submitted that piece. It's in the AR projects, and I'm satisfied with it. So yeah. As for the second project, it was a female, the red spray paint. I titled it Indigenous Allure, which was inspired by R.C. Gorman, where he would paint Native women, expressing the beauty with them. And that's why I put my attention here. It's called Indigenous Allure, which means a synonym for beauty. I thought about calling it Indigenous Beauty, but I wanted to make it more, I guess it's professional. So I chose Allure, and I want it to be something good to look at, something beautiful in a sense. That's basically it. It's expressionist, and R.C. Gorman inspired a piece of art, and I'm glad it made it into the second project. It's chosen for me to edit and turn it in from a 2D design to a 3D design. And I think it's a very beautiful piece. As for the third project, I chose Bruce Lee, which was a piece I did way back when I got started painting, painting one. So maybe I think it was last year or this year, the beginning of this year. It was a small project, and I chose Bruce Lee because everybody knows him. Many of my aunties, many of my grandpas, my uncles, they all love Bruce Lee. Everybody loves Bruce Lee. Even the elders here at the college will look at it and think, hey, it's Bruce Lee, it's cool. And so that's why I did Bruce Lee. I myself was a big fan of Bruce Lee. As a kid, I went ahead and just wanted to be like him. I was inspired by Bruce Lee. I wanted to be like Bruce Lee. Tried to fight like him, tried to gain muscles like him. But I don't know, I'm just a big fan of Bruce Lee. So I think it's cool. Good legacy. I like his philosophy. Go by it. You know, the whole water quote, be like water. That's pretty cool. I'm surprised I made it into the project. I'm really, really happy about it.